Hello. Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the Armbar Arcade. Welcome back. I nearly said Bad Games Beatdown there. We're not doing another Bad Games Beatdown. We're definitely not doing that. We already did that by fucking completing Need for Speed Pro Street front to back. But welcome back to Gran Turismo 3. Is the microphone in the right spot? I think it should be. Yes, that's good. Chatto is blowing up already. This is absolutely wild. Like, literally, when I booted up Streamlabs and put the music on, like, the chat started, people started appearing in chat before Streamlabs could register how many viewers there were. So there was like 5 people in Chatto while it was still saying 0 viewers. It was amazing. All right, thank you. Jason is here. Cam is here. Eli58 was here, but we'll be back. Super Mike's here. Cam's here. Black and Mold's here. Fucking everyone's here. This is a good one. Gran Turismo 3 proved very popular last week, which is why we're doing it again. Well, it's one reason we're doing it again. So, story time, folks. This is not my controller. It's actually Nay's PS1 controller. Because I made a bit of a boo-boo last week. I made a bit of a mistake. I tried to get all golds on the Gran Turismo 3 license tests. Let me show you how far I got with that. That's how far I got with that. I destroyed one of my 2 controllers by there. And then I destroyed my other one on that one. Pro tip. Don't go for all golds. Don't do that. Not in Gran Turismo 3 anyway. I never used to do that anyway in Gran Turismo games. But at least I think in Gran Turismo 2, and especially in 4, the rewards for getting all golds on license tests were good. In fact, the worst thing about all this... Yeah, press F to pay respects. Dual Fs. 2 Fs for my 2... I should have been a cricket bowler in a past life. Because apparently I've got far too good at bowling my controller's overarm in a way that smashes them in one go. PS2 controllers are supposed to be tough. I'm too good at rage quitting. This is not a good habit to have. But yeah, worst bit is, I mentioned that in Discord, and then Jason posted the list of cars you get for getting all golds on the license tests. They're shit. So it just wasn't worth it. Fuck my life. Anyway, Nay has very kindly lent me his controller. We will treat it like the child that I've never had. It is... Oh, it's hallowed. I don't know why he still uses a PS1 controller, but he likes it. I was originally going to play IndyCar Series 2005 tonight on PS2. Because the Indy 500 and shit. And incidentally, Kyle motherfucking Kaiser, if you're looking at me going, who's that? All you need to know is, in an unsponsored car that was in a pile of bits 24 hours before bump day, he eliminated Fernando Alonso from the Indy 500. Yeah, it's Fernando Alonso. McLaren. As soon as I saw that, I just went nuts. He's in my boy stable for life now. The Kaiser Chief is in my boy stable for life. Oh my god. Super Mike. Please do share your controller smashing moments in Chatto. It helps. Super Mike, I've only thrown a controller once in my life out of a 3rd floor window. That's fucking impressive. The Viper GTSR was pretty good, yeah, but I think you can still get it in, like, normal play. British Pokemon 27 is here. I love Rage Quit. Yes, that's how I got into Achievement Hunter, actually. I also... Because technically, I'm going on holiday tomorrow. So fuck it, let's start the holiday now. My parents have already gone away. I have stuck around to watch Eurovision mostly. And do some work, boring stuff. But then, I'll be onwards from there tomorrow, so why not get the party started? I'm going to have whiskey now. I'm going to order pizza after the stream, unless Nick fancies ordering. Like he did during the 24-hour stream last year, ordering a pizza to me and Nay's house. Well, Nay's house. That would be wild. Yeah, it was so close in the end in the qualifying, but it was fucking amazing. But yeah, as well as that, I've also done some other events in Gran Turismo 3. I say some. Because bloody hell, I forgot how fiddly this career mode is. So I did the Did I do FR Challenge on stream? Yeah, I did. I did the 80 Sports Car Cup, obviously. Done a bit of the Turbo Sports Car Cup. And then look at all these bloody one-make races. I can barely afford one car. Let alone buying all these ones. Oh, and by the way, there's the Gran Turismo World Championship, which is mostly comprised of Super GT, GT300 cars, and World Rally cars. Hopefully, we'll try and get that done by the end of the stream. But for now, what we're going to do is we're actually going to head over to the license centre. Now, don't worry. I'm just going to go for bronzes. We're going to get the domestic A license because we kind of need that to progress for the moment. Speak of the devil. Eurovision! Nick is here! Yeah, as I said earlier, unless you fancy pulling your trick of ordering a pizza on stream, then, you know, I'll just order one after the stream's done. Right, let's do this. Like I say, we're not fussed about getting golds on this one because you really have better things to do with your life. I'm not Cam. Cam is a Jedi. And that's that, really. So let's do the first one, which is a gentle right-hander. And we're in a Honda NSX. Nice. One of my favourite Japanese sports cars. We're at Grand Valley. There we go. And this is the main straight of Grand Valley. This is almost like that braking test from the B license thing. The B license thing. Right, and up here. And then we brake. And then let off. And then just understeer. Forever. Who wants to understeer? Forever. Well, fuck me, I nearly got a silver. I was 2/1000ths of a second off a silver. Oh my god! Can I just say, by the way, it wasn't the final one because I got nowhere near. But the one that I smashed the first controller on in the B license, I missed out on gold three times by under 1/100th of a second. It's just mean. It's just horrible, really. But we're not doing that to ourselves. Really, you have far better things to do. I was watching a GTA 4 walkthrough and that's why I'm late. Oh, that's fine. That's acceptable. And I have whiskey. Please drink responsibly and all that. Right. Here we go. We've got an R34 Skyline. We're now at Laguna Seca. I tell you what, the models in that do look really good for the time. I mean, they did improve it a little bit. They smoothed everything off a bit for Gran Turismo 4. And then on some of the cars, basically recycled the same models all the way through the bloody Gran Turismo 6. You know, the sort of... Oh my... I've drifted and I've hit a cone. I've drifted an R34. That's how much of a drift god I am. I don't get why people hate on Gran Turismo's engine sounds with the game. That's a pretty decent Honda. Some of them were okay. Some of the engine sounds were alright. But it was how badly they fucked up a lot of them. Some of the sounds are pretty good. The most egregious ones, they can never do American Muscle V8s, ever. In fact, at some point in this game, if we find the Corvette C5R, it's horrible. It literally just goes... Meh, meh. I'm like, motherfucker, that's a Corvette GT car. Really? Are you serious? No, Nick, let's not turn the conversation toiletwood. Let's not do that. Jason's fingers hovering over the mute button. Right. Oh, Honda S2000. They're throwing all of my favourite JDM cars at me in this domestic A. Is it to keep me calm? This is, what, turn 1 at midfield? Yes. Turn 1 at midfield. Yeah, they sounded horrible. This game couldn't do American V8s. It just can't. Although I think the Mustang, the modern Mustang, sounded quite good. That was okay. Oh, that's a little bit too close to the inside. That's okay. Come on. Just need sub 31 seconds. That's fine, yep. High revy boy. Yeah, it is. 11,000 RPM. Pistons are basically dancing on top of the bonnet by that point. Right, there we go. Another record. Another bronze for Team Pleb. I am more than fine with that. I don't want to pass my exams by 80% if it means I kill myself and everything in my room in the process. Oh, it's the circular drift thing. We'd had this in Gran Turismo 2. Very nice. I approve. Go away, Jimmer. the little thing from his Discord that was like, Jimmer's done a video. I was like, not now. Not now, Jimmer. How is Sato doing at Indy, by the way? Alright, where we go? Oh, we've not got a racing line for this one. Uh-oh. Is he going to start drift doing? Is he going to start drift doing? How many laps do we do? Is it 3 laps? I assume by the timer it is. This is like Australian NASCAR. I like the little trick you could do in these tests, which was, as you're coming around to the finish line, where's the finish line? You could just, it's not there, it's the next one. You could just straight line. There you go. Nice. Well, he wasn't bumped by Kaiser. I think everyone who wasn't bumped by Kaiser had a better day. The Toyota Chaser 540. Wow. I need to find that car in this game. A lot of cool cars in this game that I just need to find and need to be able to afford to buy. Because this career mode gives you fuck all in terms of money. Basically, my ambition is to see if I can build a road car that can win the Gran Turismo World Championship. The beginner league tier of it. Bearing in mind, I'm basically going to be going up against 300 horsepower Super GT, GT300 cars and World Rally cars. Surely a road car with about 400 horsepower and a lot of handling mods should be able to do it. I mean, maybe not our AE86 boy. Maybe not. I mean, I'm not saying that's entirely possible. Oh, cool. Oops. Come on, bring it back now. Bring it back. There we go. This is a slightly radius circular track. Keep it on that ape. Oh, go on. Keep it on that ape. Oh, no, we're moving away. There we go. Come on. Oh, no, that's a bit too much. Oh, but it's drifty. It's drifty. Where's the fit? More drifty. It's all starting to unravel. Cones. Fuck you. Hey! You crashed across the finish line. 5 400s, low 500s. Okie doke. Poor Max Chilton. Oh, yeah, F's in chat for Chilton as well. Where did you get the Toyota Chaser from? I'm curious now. We are Team Pleb. Let's not forget, in Gran Turismo 2, we were building a drift stable. So, you know, we are building another drifty stable. We literally have an AE86. Right, next one is... Oh, it's the middle bit of Midfield Raceway. There we go. Right. Oh, a nice jag. We're in a jag. Awfully sorry. There's a bit of an issue with the wine. Would you mind sorting this out while I go warm up the jag? People who didn't watch the old Top Gear will just be like, what has happened to you? Have you just had a stroke live on stream? A car, would you mind turning? There we go. I know you're a jag. And we got another bronze. There we go. It's a prize car from one of the endurance races. Oh, it's the Toms. Right, okay. I should have known it wouldn't be easy. This game just, it's like, let's do an entire championship and then we'll give you like a knackered old MG Metro and a fiver. Maximum, there was a minimum Chilton. Ah, the Camaro Z28 in Seattle. One of my favourite fictional courses. It's kind of a weird one because the street circuits in this game were based on real locations, of course, so you can actually drive the real route of this Seattle circuit. I'd love to do one day, that'd be awesome. Funnily enough, I once did the Seattle City 100 Enduro in the game in this shape. Oh, in this shape, Camaro. 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 Oh, some drifty. There we go. And another bronze. Because mediocrity. What do you mean this one can? Someone on YouTube put all the TT. Oh, yes, that channel. I just had those on, just like rinsing them. Honestly, they were some of my favourite segments from the old Top Gear. Just them doing the news and just sitting around talking shit. That was funny. Which is ironic, given that one of the stupidest bits on the new Grand Tour is when they're sitting around in the studio talking shit. Like Conversation Street's naff. And fucking Celebrity Brain Punch, or whatever it was called, was just Ebola for the senses. Just like, I've fallen off. Yeah. We'll ignore that. Right. Let's try that again. And then... How am I managing to drift so much in the four-wheel drive cars in this exam? In this test? Oh, where am I going? Oh, I've wobbled! Stayed on the track. Oh, go on! Bring it back. If I still get a bronze out of this, come on, come on! I'm still gonna get a bronze! Yeah! My dad had a Z28 and I can confirm the engine sound is a bowler. Yeah, it is. Like I say, this game can do some of the JDM sounds, but then cars from other countries, like, it sort of sounds like that. No, it's a V8. Of course it doesn't sound like a fucking hairdryer. Too late, no one will notice. People just want to drive the Skylines anyway, they're cool. Right, we've got an A license now. So, yeah, that's the thing. And let's go and have a look at our car. Yeah. Let's have a look at, what was he called? Fuji. Right, there is our car. It's got some rims. And it's got 193 horsepower now. And, can we see the parts? Oh, we can change the wheels. I forgot about that. You can change the wheels in this one. Well, no, I don't know how. Oh, 300. Okay. Right. Nick's off to London tomorrow. Yeah. Right, we've got an A license. Let's see if we can do anything in Amateur League to open shit up. Open this pit up. There is an A-level FR challenge. Could do that. Prize in the Amateur Altezza Championship. Okie doke. Jason, if you could research some potential Drifty boys. Seeing as this is the continuation of Team Pleb from Gran Turismo 2. Right, we've won the FR challenge. Problem is, we're eligible for the Turbo Cup with this car. I mean, hang on. What's the prize money? I mean, I don't know. Fuck it, what's the worst that can happen? Let's go. Barely 200 horsepower. Mustang sounds similar to a V8. That's probably what they did, you know. They only had access to actually record sounds from JDM cars. Right. Settings. Jason, you might have to help me out with this. Oh, we can't change the gear. Never mind. Right. Hang on. Cam damper. Can we just any of these? The front and rear camber angles can be adjusted. Team Pleb Sports. Applying camber angle of the tyres can be used effectively during cornering if too much camber angle is applied. What makes me go faster in a straight line? 3 and 4 degrees will be effective with no harmful side effects by adjusting the camber angle of the front and rear tyres. Rear grip. Well, that was useful. That was really useful, wasn't it? Leave cam. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time on all levels. Right. Okie doke. Let's give this a go. Fuck it, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. It's me at the back. Hi. Right. Here we go. Thing is here, if you can at least slipstream, then you've got half a chance. We've out-dragged an Audi TT off the line. I mean, how do you feel? Alright, there we go. And we've slotted in. We've got slipstream on... Is that an R32 Skyline? Okay, I'm not feeling confident. Okay, I'm feeling confident about the Fiat Coupe. And that's a... Silvia. That's an old S13 Silvia. Yep, okay. Okay, we're doing alright here. Except we're already at top speed. Help. We're already topping out. Oh, no. Oh, we're literally topping out 219 Ks. This is not a good thing. Can you please? Can you please? Need longer gears. Yeah, about that. I haven't been able to afford a transmission upgrade. We are in second, though. I would like to point that out. We are in a legit second. So if we can stay here, we'll still get some prize money out of it. Some decent-ish prize money. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're gaining on us. Help, please. Right, well, the Mitsubishi 3000 GT's legging it up front. Which is fair enough. Oh, no. Don't tell me these cars have longer gears. Please not. Oh, they can bump draft me. Yes. Yes. Okay. Tandem draft, boys. Lads, hear me out here. We can work together. Yeah. No. No, that's not what I meant. Oh, my God. Really? Every car here has more of a top end. No. 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 Bump. Please. Wow. Wow. Every car has longer gears. Wow. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm going to be last now. The Daytona Strut. I'm trying. Oh my God, even the Audi TT is going to pass us. Right, bollocks to this. It was all going so well, and then it was like, no. I'm like, oh, sorry. To unlock actual top speed beyond 100 miles an hour, or if even that. Alright. See, the problem is we're at a bit of a dead end because I don't know what else to do to earn some money. We've only got the one car that's barely eligible for anything. I suppose we could try the F1 challenge in the top level. Fuck it, what's the worst that can happen? Let's go. And before anyone mentions Special Stage Route 11 in the Turbo Cup. Yeah. Wait for a better... What, just not play... When's a better car going to come around? I literally... I'm running out of events to do in this car. Right, where we go? Oh, no, that's a Supra. That's a 300ZX. Are there any... Quickly have a look, guys. Are there any of the endurance events that are open to, like, lower-level road cars? Shut up, Cam. Oh my God. Okay, well, I've fallen off a bit there. Oh, look! It's the B license final exam section. The one that will give me nightmares forever. Oh. Well, we're sort of sticking with the field. Ish. I mean a little bit. I mean, oops. Cam, you're not being helpful right now. Can I just say? Right. We're still sort of in touching distance, which is amazing in itself. Jason, if you can, like, give me ideas on what the fuck to do next, that would be very helpful. Bizarrely enough, had I kept the Yaris, I could have at least done the lightweight K-Cup, but then I wouldn't have won anything else. Oops. Yeah, I know the endurance races require the license, but at least I can do the licenses to get there, you know? Guys, I've had an idea. Are we going to have to just spam some of the races I've already completed? Just grind up some money and get a car that we can use in other events? Like an Altezza or a K car or something. Is that what we're going to have to do? Because I don't think this is... Oh, hang on. We are actually gaining on some people here. I forgot how... I forgot how tedious this career mode is. It gives you fuck all money, prize money for cars. You can barely afford anything. It doesn't give you shit in terms of prize cars. It basically never mind. It basically gives you cars that you were already racing and beating that you can't use in anything else. Right, we're gonna have to just grind the highest prize money car. This is... I forgot about this. Like, I'm trying to remember what first car I used because it was just easy. Cam, just because you fucking golded the license tests. Right. So, okay. Right. How much prize money was that? This is give nothing. There's no prize money. Right, midfield I managed to do. 5,000, that's better. We'll just do this over and over. Right. I should retitle the name of the stream at this point. The Altezza is a good choice. Yeah, because there's one make races for the Altezza, isn't there? How much is an Altezza? Right, guys. We're going to grind for an Altezza. Right, away we go. We'll just have to win this race a whole bunch of times. Cam just low-key humble bragging over here. Just like, no, the only way through the game is to gold the licenses. No, really, the only way through it... No, the only way through the game is to gold all the license tests. Which, you know, I did. You know, I did that thing, so it wasn't a grind for me. But you know, you've got to do the same, otherwise you fucked. Well, I can't. Well, yeah. Thing is, I could try and do Route 11, but it is absolutely pointless given how terrible I am at that track. And wouldn't really make much sense anyway, given that we're not going to get a prize car or any bonus money or anything, because we'd still have to win test course. Which, haha! Nah. So, guys, recommendations for what car we save up for now. By doing this race over and over. Actually, it's not going to be too long, hopefully. Fnar. So at the moment we've got a vote for the Altezza. I'm feeling that, to be honest, because it can be used for a lot of one make series, but I don't know how much it costs. I might just get an MX-5. So I swear that was my starter car when I did this back in the day. And I don't remember it being this much of a grind at all. So the MX-5 is my potential vote, but if the Altezza's not that expensive, I'm feeling that. It deeps. It deeps. Whoa. MX-5 is a good boy. I think Chato is agreeing on an MX-5. Can someone find out, though, how much the Altezza is? Because I am curious. I think the problem with the AE86, it's a great little car. It just has no guts to it at all. And the handling's a bit too wayward. Like, it should be a really good handly boy, but because it either understeers or drifters. 24k for the Altezza. And how much is the MX-5? That's 17, I think. We might go for the MX-5 for now, just because I don't want to be grinding all night. Oh, you might get a bonus hour of the stream tonight, by the way. It might be 3 hours. Just because, you know, I've not got to worry about noise and annoying everyone else in the house. Oh, it dupes. Eli 58 is back. And we're about to fight. We're about to do a rarity. We're going to win a race. On this video game, what we are playing. Well, that was easy enough, at least. Right, yep, that. The Audi TT wasn't even close in the end. There we go. So if we do another 2 or 3 of that race, then we're good. I'll just go and check the monies for all these cars. We'll have a quick browse around the car lot and see what we want to go for first. I'm thinking it'll probably be the MX-5. So what have we got? Mazda, how much is the MX-5? MX-5, 16,900. 16,900, so that's good. Or 17k for the... What's the difference between the two models? You pay 100 quid more for one of them. That one has 128 horsepower. And that one has less horsepower. You pay 100 quid more for 10 less horsepower. GG's. Or is that actually like a turbo model? That might be where you pay the extra money, maybe. Because this is an turbo boy. 1.6 and 1.8. Right, okay. Forget that. Tommy Car. What was the other one we looked at? Oh, the Altezza. We're not buying one of those again. We're not. Sleeker. The Altezza AS200 is 20,600. So the RS200 is 24k. Is that... Yeah, that's 157 horsepower. That is 207. Yeah, you pay extra for... Yeah, okay. So, it's between the Altezza... Oh, the MR2? Yeah, hang on. Where's the MR2 at? MR2 for 23. Oh, the baby MR2, or the newer MR2. 138 horsepower. Could be quite a grippy boy. Honda, is there anything in Honda? No. There's a terrible CRX. The 2J Altezza Plus. Right. Okay, we'll go and do the next race. I think we'll stick with the MX-5 for now, just to get us going. Really? It's the superior oversteer machine. Alright. Where are we? Let's do this again. No, I don't want to... Oh, what's a bloody preview? I'm probably going to give you, like, a bonus hour anyway, because this first hour is mostly just been me being like, what am I doing? Right, let's do this again. So my plan for now is just to save up for an MX-5. The starter car we should have gone with to begin with. Because fuck me, this game has no sense of humour. That was me like, it'd be better if we go for a Yaris as a starter car. And the game's like, nah. No, it will not be banter. Sir. What are you doing? Are there any starter cars over 200... Well, any cars under 20k that have over 200 horsepower? Chatto, answer me that. Yeah! This is how little fucks I give at this point. This game's gonna make me grind. There we go. That Nissan one is just like, I'm still here, I'm not. Interesting, the Integra has 195 horsepower. And it, whoa. Oops. Oops. Can I repeat the last question? What is the meaning of life? No, it was, what is, well, basically, what are the highest horsepower cars you can get for under 20k? I mean, the Mazda MX-5's only got 128, but we're still going to get that anyway, but I'm just curious. The Integra at the moment seems to be the winner with 195 horsepower. See, that's the thing. That's where, like, this game not having used cars really means it suffers. Like, you just get... You pay, like, 25k for cars that you could pick up in the used car lot. Get out my way. For like 6k in Gran Turismo 2. Nice. PT Cruiser has on video. Fuck, can you imagine if you lot had voted for me to have the PT Cruiser first? Because me just like, we burnt her if we do a PT Cruiser. Oops, something's come up. Is it your penis? You just watching Toyotas that much. It's like, yeah, me good. Uh-oh. That Mitsubishi's trying to interfere with our grinding clan. It's like, how dare you disrespect the race just to use it for easy money, you plebo. Well, I'm not just any pleb. I am Team Pleb. Yeah, we should be okay, as long as we don't fuck up the final turn. Like McLaren fuck up everything they ever do. I mean, putting like the washing machine on in the team HQ. Find a way just to blow it up. No, we don't need someone to fix the washing machine for us. We're McLaren. We can do that. No. Why is the kitchen flooded? And there's some more money. Right. Oh, also, seeing as I do have some alcohol, if you want to come up with some drinking game rules, feel free. I mean, you know, I'm not saying you should do that because there's like rules and shit, but if you were happening to like in Chateau, then round of applause in Chateau for Nick's comment on current McLaren. There we go. God, if I run out of coke by the end of the stream, before the end of the stream, it would just be like, just straight, I'll just be shotting whiskey. T-Pleb. I like it. Right, hopefully if we win this race and then sell the AE86, then we should be able to afford the MX-5. The starter car, the chosen starter car all along. Yeah, R present tense. Sounds like some sort of weird literacy-based subreddit. Am I absolutely going to blow up the chicane? Yeah! My God. Boob. Man, what a surprise. It's another Mitsubishi out in front. Did I do a Eurovision drinking game? No. Because the last time I tried to do one of those, we did rules like drink whenever there's pyro. And I was blottoed 5 songs in. We did have plenty of drinks though. Because, you know, trying to enjoy Eurovision like sober and seriously. Well, not, you know, you don't have to drink to enjoy Eurovision. No one has to drink to have a good time. But trying to enjoy it seriously, straight-faced. It's great banter, yeah. It's not great banter, to be honest. See, this Mitsubishi boy's fucked off a bit. Do you mind? Do you mind coming back here? Don't try and bore my viewers even more. Ow. Okay, whoops. Okay, concentrate here. We don't need to do this race more than one more time. One more time. The OG Daft Punk album. I remember that whole album had like all the music videos were linked in a certain way. It was like a little mini film that they did. I remember I was fascinated by some of the music videos. Yeah! That's the international yeetage klaxon. Can you stop? Stop trying to make this race interesting. I don't need this race to be interesting. I need it to be easy. It's like a nice, boring race at the front, okay? Ooh. 25k for a Lancer. That would require doing this race 2 more times, though, after this. So, yeah, I don't know. The thing is it, like, if I get an MX-5, will I just end up doing the same races I can already do in this? So should I gun for something a little bit higher spec? So should I go for something like the Altezza or the Evo? The LAN Evo 4. How much is that? 25k. So it's between the Evo and the Altezza, potentially. How are we doing tonight? Bored. I'm having to grind for money. Because this game's career mode stupid. I forgot how grindy it is early on. By the way, oh my god, what have I done? Fucking hell. Don't check Chatto until you're over the finish line. There we go. Alright, decision time, folks. Do we grind a bit more? Or do we settle for an MX-5 now? The Evo has got more upside. I think that's basically what you pay for. I mean, shit's getting serious now. The belt's come off. There we go. Oh. Right. So if we sell the Toyota, the A86, we can have a Mazda now. Japan. Right, there's the Integra Type R with nearly 200 horsepower. What were we looking at? The Altezza and the Evo, wasn't it? So we got the Altezza at 24k. That has 207 horsepower and 1,340 kilos, and it's also rear-wheel drive. Remember those specs. And then the Evo FTO, the Evo 7 is 25k. And that has 276 horsepower and it's 20 kilos. Yeah, we're grinding for that one. Right, just bear with me as I grind through 2 more of these races. Where is it? There it is. James Plus. James Plox. That's James Bond's cousin that you've never heard of. James Plox. Alright, yeah, let's get on with this. Let's do this shit. How are 10 people currently watching me grind the same race over and over? Actually saying that, people actually watch people grind 3rd and 4th characters and other things, so. Classic Armbar arcade memeage. By classic, do you mean classic or dead? Nick, don't you dare say it. Oh. So little fuck's been given at this point. I've even made the Nissan crash. He was just so baffled by my heat. He's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Nick, really? You're the one going on about accusing others of using dead memes. That's not so much the pot calling the kettle black. It's more so much the pot going over and, I don't know, throwing milkshake at the kettle. Although that would imply the kettle is Nigel Farage. Good. Good, Nick. It's nice to know that you've turned a corner in your life. So, I mean, how's the weather? How is that? I mean, yeah, I'm basically going to have to give you this extra hour at the end of the stream because fuck it. You basically had nothing in the first hour. Oh, God. Why did anime break your heart? Game of Thrones apparently broke everyone's hearts. I don't know. Who watches television? I play video games on my TV. And then, of course, Money in the Bank just made every wrestling fan ever just go, oh, for fuck's sake. Why do we bother with this shite? Pro Street is a meme at this point. Someone input it onto Know Your Meme. I love the fact that they're now, this race is now evolving into just full-on beaten down. I'm just getting so much better at this. Or maybe the AI are just cooperating. They're like, guys, just take the L from this guy for a few more times. He'll fuck off. And then we can have the race back to ourselves. Until I enter the other turbo. Do I have £8 fish and chips for dinner tomorrow? Nick, why do you ask us what you should have for dinner? Decide for yourself. You're a strong, independent Bristolian male. You should come in and be like, I am going to have that motherfucking £8 fish and chips. Fuckers. Yeah. Oh no! Beloved characters dying is not good, to be honest. What, is Game of Thrones a meme, or? I mean, saying a main character died on Game of Thrones is like saying the sun rose in the morning. Fine, I will. Yeah, Nick, go for it. I'll just use reverse psychology on your ass. Right, one more race. One more time to this stupid race. Then we'll finally be free of the tyranny. Hopefully. Yeah, let's do this again. I mean, you guys still haven't suggested any drinking game rules to me. I mean, not that I'm saying that you should, because, you know, rules are a thing, but, you know, if you happen to mention them in chat. Alright, come on, just 2 more laps, and then I never have to do this race ever again. I never have to drive this stupid, not proper AE86 ever again. Hopefully grinding will be a thing of the past, because I can just get a bare horsepower boy Evo, which I'm assuming will be a turbo Evo, right? Yeah, I assume so. Drink every time AJ loses a race. Well, I'll be sober at the moment. I wouldn't drink at all. In before I end up losing this race. I have to do it again. How many times have I done this race now? Is it about 5, 6? Yeah. Oh, God. I'm so bored, I'm just drifting now by accident. Come on, just pass one more car. Oh, no. What was the worst thing when you're like, I'm growing really attached to these characters over here, and then the producer's like, you know what would be really dramatic? If we murder all these people. And you're like, what, you mean all the characters I like? Fuck you. I'll tell you a show that did that a few years back. This is a reach to go from anime. Hollyoaks, the British soap, which used to be about attractive, like, 20-something girls. That was the joke that most people just watched it for that. But then for a while, it actually got genuinely quite good. I actually unironically watched it for a bit. And then they had like an anniversary year where they just spent the entire year murdering everyone. Like, and it was in the stupidest ways possible. Like, I genuinely can't remember. But it wouldn't surprise me if someone, at one point, someone literally got killed by, like, an anvil falling on their head. And these were all characters that, like, some of these characters had, like, these amazing arcs where, like, one of them had, like, this long-running, like, mind games battle with a serial killer, which is actually an amazing story. And then she finally defeated the serial killer and he got caught and imprisoned or whatever. And then, like, 2 months later, she randomly got murdered. I'm like, oh. Okay, then. Right. So much for all the stakes and the not getting murdered by the most terrifying serial killer ever. And then just some rando pops in like, I'm going to murder you now. Say nothing if you're cool with that. It was literally like the rocks fall and everyone died thing. Alright, come on. Let's... The Mitsubishi's being, like, annoyingly good. Well, Anthony fell off there. Right, 2 more corners. Come on. Come on. The end of grinding is in sight. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Won't be resorted to selling feet pictures online. Or some shit. We'll take pictures of my feet for an Evo. It's not a hashtag. Oh, thanks for the compliment there, James. Yeah, Mind Jack was a funny old beatdown. That's a fucking bollocks game. Fun fact, it was so short. It was literally like, normally when we record those videos, we record about an hour or so of gameplay, roughly. That was the least amount of gameplay we've ever recorded for a video ever. Because we got literally about half an hour in and we were like, we don't need to play any more of this. This is fucking terrible. Right. Who's ready to get a motherfucking Evo? I'm ready to get a motherfucking Evo. Alright, we've got the Evo 7 RS, 6 RS, GSR, GSR. Hang on a minute. How much better is the GSR? It isn't, is it? Anyway, I'm gonna sell the A86. Fuck it. Yeah, Syrah. It was a good run. Actually, it wasn't. It was a boring run. But you were still better than the Yaris. You know, in the same way that a cold is better than Ebola. The RS is lighter. Need for Speed Hot Take. New Hot Pursuit is the best one. I haven't played it. Need to. Right. So, the RS is lighter. Is there any difference between the 6 and the 7? Except for colours. Right, so that's 276 horsepower, 1260 kilos. That's 276 horsepower, 1320 kilos. That's also a turbo boy. That we cannot afford, so that's irrelevant then. So, oh, they're both available in just white then. You pay the extra $4,000 for more colours. 6 is 90s Rally Boy. And that's why we're buying it. Fuck yeah, I've got an Evo. Yes. And now we've got a meager 3K to actually tune it. I assume we can't afford tyres. You can't afford anything. Oh, we can do some lightweight. Throw out some further... we can't afford any turbo. Oh, we can afford an intercooler. Intercooler... Ooh, that adds an easy 25 horsepower, like that. That ECU, that's quite cheap. That adds 9 horsepower. What else is there? We could get an exhaust. That adds 321 horsepower. Suspension and brakes. Alright, fuck it. We'll get a intercooler. There we go. That gives us a nice little power boost right off the bat. There we go. Right. It is time to quit to the main menu. No, what it is time to do now is to think of a name for our Evo boy. Eli58 going straight in there with QU as a potential name. I like it. Right, we've got Deep Forest, midfield. Oh no, we've got fucking... No! Tommy is a pun on Tommy Mackinnon. I don't mind it, but Tommy would be spelt the same name as Tommy Laren, which is not as good. Sorry, Tommy Mackinnon, but you know. Right, let's do this. The angry Evo, look at it there. Ah. Right. Let's go. Oh, that acceleration. It's just Audi's just like, shit, I think I'm in the wrong race. And we're in the lead by turn 1. Oh, I love this car already. I'm finally driving a car with actual horsepower. This car is powered by an internal combustion engine and not some malnourished ants with some heavy shopping. Oh, but oops. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. I know what I'm going to call this car. Stick with me here. My brain has a funny way of working. But stick with me here. I am calling this car Dan. Because I was like, wow, it's dominating. It's a beast like Brock Lesnar. And then I was like, well, fuck Brock Lesnar. Hang on a minute. It's a 90s beast. So it's Dan 7. So we're calling it Dan. This is Dan the Evo. Well, Kiryu's not a bad name to suggest either. Dan Kiryu. We'll just combine the two. I mean, meanwhile, this is just a bad race beatdown at this point. Dan is just devastating everyone. Owen. Oh my god, the destruction of this race. Guys, whoever voted for the Evo. Dan Ryu. Danny Evo. Nice. Like it. Oh my god. Does it have literally the same top speed as the... Be hilarious if it literally has the same top speed as the AE86. At least, you know, it gets there a lot quicker. And we can smack some turbo on it. Dan Q, but his friends call him Vince. After Vince McMahon? You. In my mind, it's after Vince Carter, because he's just dunking on fools right now. I mean, he's just pooing on fools. Oh, by the way, notice the snapback is out in force. Well fucking deserved. It took double overtime, but Kawhi was not going to be denied hunting his share of bucks. He hunted some deer with his massive hands of doom and his ability to dunk from like one end of the court. Yes, it was a reference to Vince Carter. Fuck yeah. Air JDM. Air Evo. Bless the rest of the field for trying to make this contest. You're not succeeding. Guys, you just aren't. Man, this is beautiful. This is... Now the game's starting to feel like it's opening up. Not just because we're beating down a race easily, but it's like an actual car with some performance. Dan, I'm tough. Nice reference to the World Super Police beatdown. I like it. Well done. And first win for Dan. Dan has taken a dominant win there. Absolutely crushing the field. Love it. Very nice. Whoever's... $2,000. Really? Whoever's idea it was to get an Evo, give yourself a pat on the back. And I'm going to drink for you. 12k for a gearbox. What, for the turbo challenge? Yeah, good shout. Okay. And we'll also get a prize car from this series. Bet you it'll just be the same Evo. No, it'll be like the Audi TT. Like, here's your prize for beating this series. It's the worst car in that series. Right, great. Great, thanks for that. Oh, this has still got ASM on. ASMR. Here we go. Who's the pleb who keeps entering in the Audi? Mate, you're a little bit outgunned. No, maybe if you entered in that Audi, you'd have, you know, a quarter of a chance. Not even half a chance, but a quarter. Or the new Beetle. I like the fact in the game it's known as the new Beetle. It's like that bizarre thing in Gran Turismo 2 where they couldn't call the Plymouth Roadrunner the Plymouth Roadrunner, so they ended up just calling it the Plymouth Muscle Car. Or the random thing where they were like, it's a Jaguar XKR vehicle. It was actually in the name of the car. It's like, okay. Like that's a vehicle specifically, and none of these other vehicles in your vehicle racing game are vehicles. You have to specifically remind it, but no, I'm a vehicle. I'm too fancy to be known as a car. I'm a vehicle. I don't want to know the prize car. It's going to be shit, isn't it? It's going to be shite. I just know it, but never mind. We're at least cleaning up and getting some trophies and shit. And theoretically, if I max this car out, we could take on the Gran Turismo World Championship in it. I mean, we might be lacking some grip to the race car boys, but horsepower-wise, if we get this up to 500 horsepower, we could do something with it. A Suzuki fucking Alto Works is the price car for this. Really? No, the only reason that's not bad is that I can at least use that for the K-Car Championship. Q Jason being like, actually no. It's a millimetre too big. There are only 2 cars you can use for the K-Cup. It's a cupboard on wheels and a toilet, a portable toilet on wheels with 5 horsepower. The first edition Gran Turismo 2 had Mark Martin's Ford Taurus. It did, as the racing modification for the Street Taurus. Which was weird. That was one of those things that demonstrated a little bit of a flaw in the race modification system. That and the Dodge Intrepid were the most obvious ones. The Dodge Intrepid's race modification was to make it into basically a pro stock funny car. Except it didn't change the transmission or the engine. So it was still a front-wheel drive 220 horsepower car that looked like a funny car. And the Ford Taurus NASCAR was still a front-wheel drive 300 horsepower, like inline 6 car that looked like a NASCAR. It was still front-wheel drive, yeah, exactly. Well, the rest of the field are trying to stick with me here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. No, we're fine, we're good. They're trying to make it semi-competitive, bless them. What was that? I fucked up at the last corner and you're still nowhere near? I mean, really now? I mean, really? It was actually a V8. Okay, there was that. So at least it's a V8, yeah. Was it front-wheel drive as well? Front-wheel drive V8? Why would you do that? Right, on special stage Route 11. Can plus advise, I was never any good at this track back in the day. Whenever people talk about Gran Turismo 3, I was like, yeah, Gran Turismo 3 is an amazing game. And everyone was like, yeah, and especially special stage Route 11. I'm like, I'm just going to stay quiet over here. Oh, wasn't there a muscle car in the 1960s that was front-wheel drive as well? Some sort of Pontiac, I want to say, or an Oldsmobile. Alright, here we go. I mean, the Oldsmobile Aurora, that's the one. No, excuse me. New Monte Carlo S. What, the current gen one? I'll just park it on the apex here. There we go, it goes that way. The thing is, I'm kind of imagining that the endurance race around this track will be like the final boss fight for this series. That'll be in the final episode. It'll either be that or one of the 2-hour enduros. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, God. There's no real time limit on the series, but anyway. I'm definitely doing a lot of the enduros on stream because I think they'll be a lot of fun. Especially now I've got half a chance of actually getting to them. Now that I've got an actually competent car. I will say, this is a beautiful racetrack. It is beautiful. This is like the godfather of special stage Route 5. Route 5 stayed on, but this was too powerful for mere mortals to handle. I mean, the techers around this track is ridiculous. Isn't there there's a Monte Carlo endurance race, isn't there? We could do that. It'd be quite fun. Okay, do you know what? Now that I'm in a competent car, and I'm not a 13-year-old, I think I'm starting to get why people love this track so much. It's weird, it's really technical, and yet I never thought it had much of a flow, but it sort of does. But except for this stupid chicane here. Alright, we're still 2 seconds ahead of the second place Audi, so that's fine. Ow! It was a lot tighter of a chicane than I thought. I like the fact that the front straight and like the final turn in the front straight is kind of like Route 5. It's like it has the same start-finish straight as Route 5. It was a beautiful sight. Thanks, Wall. There we go. 2-minute 29 lap, though. I mean, that is a slog. Oops. Yeah, even though I'm clearly terrible at this track, I am enjoying it. So that's something. That's both a mark of how good the track is and how much I'm enjoying down the Evo. Good thing is, because it is a four-wheel drive rally boy, it can still be a drifty boy. In fact, didn't one of the crews in Initial D have Evos? I seem to recall in the film adaptations, someone had an Evo 4. And maybe in one of the mangas. It's really annoying that I found 3 of the mangas randomly out of nowhere. I've got them on my shelf. Volume 20, 22, and 24. There were 71 volumes in total. They stopped being translated into English around volume 50. And because Tokyo Pop lost the contract or something, you can't find them in this country anymore. There's literally none. Like, one day I want to complete the set as far as they got on Tokyo Pop and then just get some of the Japanese originals to finish the series. Team Emperor. Yeah, that's the one. I remember that now. They had Evo 4s. Like, gunmetal, like really dark grey or black malachite Evo 4s. They were badass. Right, this is a tight double apex left. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is going to be the final boss event. By which point we'll have hopefully got our panels. They're translated up to the final chapters, are they? Who does the final few if it's not Tokyo Pop? I need to know. Because I want to finish the Initial D collection. I want to get a few others. Wangan Midnight's another one. I want to also find the Wangan Midnight PS3 game. There's a few others. Over Rev is very cool. That's about a female. I think she's like a college, high school girl who's also a drifter as well. She's like a street racer, which is pretty cool. There we go. Undefeated 3-0. Damn. Yes, nice. Would have suggested Volta as a name. Was that as in Volta Roll? There we go. We got literally some money from those events. And now it's time for the shittest prize car in history. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? Really? You see how they condescend to us with the prize cars? You seeing this? As in Volta from Ring Camp. Yes. That was what my mind first went to, but I didn't want to be that predictable. Alright, so, should we just get the K-Cup out the way? Seeing as we've got the car. I'm not going to spend any money on parts for it. It's four-wheel drive. It's a prosthetic leg on wheels. I love the fact that Chateau is blowing... I love the fact Chateau is blowing up about it just as much as I am. Like, the fuck is that colour? Right, anyway, let's just get the K-Cup out of the way. Is this the only K-Cup in the game? This is the only one. Trial Mountain Super Speed went fucking hell. Right, okay. Let's do it. We need more motorsport manga and anime shows. Yes, we do. Do you know what? I wish I could draw. I wish I had like a talent for... Oh my god, what is that? The prosthetic limb. The prosthetic limb mobile. The hip replacement mobile. That is the slowest anything has gathered speed in the history of the... Oh, no, fuck off. Don't tell me the others are tuned. I'm not having that. Don't make me spend money on this car. Wow, it's trying to do 60 miles an hour. Wow, feeling the limits of performance. Jason should just clip this entire race. It's just going to become a meme. Oh my god, it doesn't even have enough RPM to get to the top of fourth gear. Imagine if they did a race on test course in this championship. Wow, it's the first time I've ever gone into a corner in too low of a gear. No, you need to be in a higher gear. You need to be doing more speed. Oh god, my thumb is in agony. I'm mashing the X button just to try and do 60 miles a fucking hour. Oh my god. Right. Okay, come on, hip replacement mobile. There's a Mini up ahead. You've got to be able to beat a Mini. In fact, no, a Mini's cool. In fact, yesterday on the British Touring Car coverage, they had like a set of Mini. It was the Mini 7s Club supporting the touring cars, and they were fucking amazing. They were like 140 horsepower, 150 horsepower Minis, like classic Minis, modded out with like wide body, wide wheel arches and everything. And they were fucking amazing. Around Thruxton, it was just constant slipstreaming. Oh, but it's just a disappointment pie on wheels. It looks like a mouldy pie. The prize is a Mini. Yes. See, why couldn't we just have that as a prize already? Why have we got to wade through the bowls of soggy cereal? I am keeping the Mini, to be fair. Fuck yeah, I'm keeping a Mini. My God, they've tuned the AI, haven't they? We're going to have to spend money on our car to beat anyone. Those Mini races were amazing, weren't they? They were so good. Right, fuck it. Yeah! It's made no difference. I've literally shortcut a corner and I've lost time. 2 minutes 22. I can feel my facial hair growing. I can see time slowly ticking by. I can see the world slowly dying in front of me. Come on. Just yeet someone. Yeet someone, please. We don't need to brake for this corner, fuck it. Maybe you do a little bit. Oh, no, we don't. Yes, come on. We might overtake a car. Yes. No. No. Oh, my God. Right, slipstream. Draft. Something. Yes. Yes. Slipstreaming. It's got a 5th gear. Why? Oh, no. No. I mean, surviving Chinese water torture for 5 minutes would have been preferable than doing this race. It's so slow, it can't get to the top of 4th gear. You change into 4th gear and it just gasses out. It's like me running a 1500 meter race. Right, you know what? We're just going to yeet the final few corners because fuck it. Although we can't because they don't brake for it. Yes. Yes. Yeah! Yeah! I refuse to finish last in this stupid race. It's Gilberg. It is. It's Gilberg the car. The thing is, you can't yeet the corners because they don't brake for any of them because they're so slow. But at least I wasn't last. Oh, that's brilliant. Cheers. Thanks for that. £300. We got a key ring. At which point is this game taking the absolute urine sample? At which point is this taking Lamar Odom's fake urine sample? That's how much piss we're talking about taking here. I'm going to do this event once. This series once, and then never be done with it again. And hopefully off screen I'll go back and when I've got some spare money I'll tune up this prosthetic leg. Oh my God, now it's the super speedway. Actually end me. Someone just end my life now. Tie me up on the bed and do like that woman in Misery. Just smash my ankles on bricks. I'd prefer that than doing this. I do that rather than this race. Oh wow, look at the tandem drafting, guys. Look at the tandem drafting, man, good. It's like Talladega slowed down by 100%. Wow, we're doing 60 miles an hour, guys. Yeah, why couldn't I have won the white one? At least that looks okay. This one just looks like someone's puked on it. And then pissed on it. Someone has just been staggering home from a night out, chundered on this car, and then urinated on it, and then walked off, and left like a turd next to it. Right. I can't go up the inside. They're just not going to slow down. Because that's... Still going on. It's still happening. We're only on lap 2. Can you imagine the final round when this series was at fucking Route 11? Like, just stop and think. That could have been a possibility. Oh my god. I can't take it. It's not helping. It's not helping. We're not even halfway through the race. Why did I go up into 5th gear thinking that would make any difference? It's just... Still not helping. Still not helping. Still... Guys, I can feel, like, wrinkles forming on my skin. I can feel the world rotating. I can feel, like, the planets orbiting. I love the sort of fact they're jockeying for position. Oh, yeah, tandem drafting. Yeah, I'm going to get a draft down the back straight and get a 0.5 kilometre an hour difference. All of the Y's in chat. Guys, it's over. It's nearly over. It's over. It's over. Should we make a deal? that we just pretend that didn't happen? Please? I'm just going to scrub it from my mind. I mean, Jason, you can clip it just as a warning for other people. And then, you know. Oh, what a fucking keychain. Wow. I'm so fucking thrilled. Anyway. That sold for... oh. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast, have you? You ready for Gran Turismo 3 Drunk Cast Edition? Right. Should we do special stage Route 11 in the Turbo Cup? And then hopefully earn enough money to get a transmission thing and then do the test course. Oh, so much gas. Oh, man. Ooh, nice. Nice. I'm just getting some pictures from my parents on holiday. I need that, really. I need reminders that there's, like, hope and nice things in the world, you know? Anyway, we're back at Route 11. We're back in a car that's powered by an engine. It's not powered by the failed hopes and dreams of Brexit voters. It's not powered by misery and disappointment and Coldplay records and the looming impending sense of doom that one gets when you look on Twitter. It's powered by an actual engine, guys. Look, I'm feeling emotions again. I'm feeling joy. I'm feeling speed. I'm feeling G-forces. I'm feeling gravity. Oops, I'm feeling crashing into the wall. I'm feeling crashing into that wall as well. Alright, okay, let's wake up. Oh my god. Right, let's catch the 3000 GT, come on. We beat this car at Midfield Raceway in an AE86 with half the horsepower of this Evo. Maybe now's the time I have to get good at this track. Hopefully second place should still give us enough credits to get that transmission though. So, there is that. And then Jason can enact his test course master plan. Which is, I assume, what he's going for. Oh my god, that whiskey's going to my head. Oh no. Oh no. Gran Turismo 3 Tipsy Edition is real. Yet somehow I'm not driving that bad. Oh no. I am getting the giggles though, that's a bad sign. Anyway. Oh no. The bollocks, I'm in the wrong gear. There we go. Right. The Gran Turismo 3 Drunk Cast is going really well, guys. We are actually gaining on the 3000 GT, though, I will say. God, it's 8:30 already. That's how long that race was. We spent half an hour doing that race. Oh, God. Come on. Ugh. Nice Ferris wheel there. Bollocks. Come on, that corner's a bit tighter than at Route 5. There we go. Right. We are on the tail of the 3000 GT. So if we can yeet it, driving improves. Yeah, it actually is. Right. Oh, we've got Slipstream. Slipstream. Here we go. Yeah! Shit, we've got to brake. There you go. No, oh, he's trying to hang on the outside. Some bishy on... Oops, ow! Ow! I've just headbutted a wall and then been immediately anally penetrated. My life, ow! It's happened again. For fuck's sake. Can you stop penetrating me whenever I crash? Dude, would you mind just doing... Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Yeah, come on, here we go. Mate, you're about to lose to a drunk man in an Evo. He can't take this level of techers. He cannot handle it. Alright. I'm going to need that pizza after this stream. Braking. Come on. There we go. And then left a bit. And then left a bit more. There we go. Oh, God, he's still there. He's a worthy adversary in this race. I mean, maybe he wouldn't be if I wasn't under the influence. You know, maybe under normal circumstances, he'd just be, this would be an easy win. I mean, when I beat him in the AE86 at Midfield Raceway, I was considerably more sober. Actually, I'm not that drunk. But, you know, oh, God, no! But you... Oh, he's trying to go on the outside of this corner. He's trying. I mean, nice try, mate. I admire your commitment to not getting embarrassed by a tipsy lad from Dartford in his Evo. But, I mean, that's exactly what's about to happen. You could not stop the march of time. Oh, guys, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Oh my God, the controller's disconnected. The controller's disconnected. Shit. Oh my God. Oh. That was terrifying. I just nudged the cable and it disconnected the controller. Oh my God. Oh man. That was so tense. I literally just I nudged the cable, I disconnected the controller. It's penetrated by a thick Mitsubishi. You know what's even worse now? Ugh. The controversy. Right, okay. We're now going to go get a transmission. I hear that's quite useful for cars, if you have a transmission. Full racing. Yeah, there we go. Burner. Would be burner if I took Gran Turismo 3 truck. What else should we get? We've got 4,779 credits. Can we get a turbo? No. How much would it give us? Not that much, actually. We can't get tyres. Can we get some more engine parts? No. 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 Yes. We can get some engine parts. There we go. I'm so used to having cars with no power whatsoever. I'm just binging on power now. But let's throw some rear seats out. And those bottles of Jim Beam in the back. Let's throw them out right now. And then, what have we got? Flywheel. Yep, that's good. We'll do that. Yep, and then I think that's about what we can afford for now. Yep, that's fine. Can't afford anything up here. Done that. Yep, okay. 15 for the test course in the gearbox, 0 for ASM, and 1 for TCS. Righto. Crew Chief Jason is back in action. And I'm probably going to need it. Right. Here we go. I still don't understand paying for a moving... I don't understand a lot about this game, really. Right, settings. What are we doing again? It's a level 21, believe it or not. Are you sure it should be at level 15 for test course, Jason? I can't go lower than 12. I can't go lower than 15. Did you mean 39 or what? I can't go to 14, Jason. Alright, we're going with that for now. We have a wing? Holy fuck, guys, we have a wing! Fuck it, we're taking some downforce off the rear. Right, ASM down to 0, because no one needs that shit. And then TCS down to 1. 24, right, okay. Oh, 34. I'm so confused. Right. Oops. 24 is there. Are you sure it's not 34, Jason? Sure? Absolutely certain about that? I'm going to give you some time and a sip of drink. I put a lot of Jim Beam in that one. This is all that stupid Alto Works' fault. 28. Right. 28. That is Jason Crew Chief's final answer. Yes. There we go. Right. Let's do this. Can we conquer the demons of the test course? All of the cars are in sync with their revs. Like, oh yeah, bye Audi. See ya. Why are you entering these races, Audi? Really? Just one plebo in an Audi TT was like, no, I've actually got a fast car. Oops. I've just bump drafted the 3000 GT. That's not what I meant to do. I've got 6th gear now. Shit, I've got 6th gear. Yes. See ya. Oh my god, lads. If we can break the toe, we've got this race made. Oh, I think we've broken the toe. Oh man, look at this. It's a car with a top speed that's more than 110 miles an hour. This is actually quite a decent top speed. This is like 150 or so, 160. The 3000 GT sticking with us. Well, trying to. To be quite honest with you, this track's good for testing, like top speed and that. But I've always preferred the test course from Gran Turismo 2 because it was a lot tighter and narrower, and it was more of a challenge, and it was more like the fact that the track was so much narrower and bumpy really made it feel that much faster. It was like you're not just going 200 miles an hour, you're going 200 miles an hour on a really narrow bit of road with some really bumpy, high bank corners. Like you saw in the Gran Turismo 2 streams, the Turbo Car Cup there was fucking intense. Even the Abd Audi TTs are the shit. Well, the Total Immersion Racing. Can we go all AG Kamiya on their candy asses? Yes. I don't know who he is. Who's that? Quick, tell me. Oh, God. Oh, no. I've just nudged the wall. Can I just wall ride this race? Can I legit just wall ride this race? Oh my god. Oh my god, could I just wall ride this race? Oh my god, could I wall ride? Could I? No. Okay, no, maybe. Narrator voice. No, you can't wall ride this race. Yeah, best not. I love the tiny little pit lane on this track. Look at it there. It's like, yeah, there is a pits here. Oh, no, Jason's giving me stern words again. Sorry, crew chief. Promise I won't wall ride again. Still 2.2 seconds ahead of the second place car. It's fine. At least this isn't boring. No, nothing in the universe could be as boring as that K-Car Super Speedway race. Like, Formula 1 at Barcelona, not as boring. House of Commons debates, not as boring. Reading through the instruction manual and the health and safety terms on your new dishwasher, not as boring. Slowly inserting cocktail sticks into your own eyeballs, not as boring. In fact, contribute in the comments things that are not as boring as that K-Car race at Super Speedway. Another one. I've got another one. Hoovering. Not as boring. Does anyone actually enjoy hoovering? The things you think about while doing 150 odd miles an hour. Is it a real track? I never knew that. It's an awesome track. Fuck the Motegi exhibition. NASCAR should have gone there. You imagine that. I remember when I was younger as well, being influenced by the test course, because I actually did in the living room we used to have this little like throw run up sort of thing in front of the sofa, and I sort of used to push my toy NASCARs around it in a sort of like, I imagine it was this D-shaped oval, so it was like Daytona, but it was half a mile shorter, so it was really high banked, really tight, so the cars were bumping around a lot, and I'd have them in like 2 or 3 rows of drafting and everything because it was old school speedway racing. But yeah, it was kind of like Daytona meets the Gran Turismo 2 test course. Oops. Having a shit, not as boring. Nick, I will accept you mentioning having a dump in this chat. Because yes, actually, having a shit is not that boring. It's satisfying. It's like, wow, I did that. There we go, the race is over. Oh, so much whiskey in that. Jesus. Alright. Well, that has completed the Turbo Car Cup. And what's our prize car? Anyone want to take bets on how shite our prize car is going to be? Go on, surprise me. What's it going to be? A Mitsubishi Shed. Oh, fuck this guy. Oh no. This game is trolling real amounts at this point. It is so trolling. Oh man. Raging Fire 24, hello. I apologise for what you've walked into. This is the second episode of our Gran Turismo 3 Let's Play series. I did the K-Car Championship and it was so boring I got drunk. Daihatsu, it's literally got the same horsepower. Nope. 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 We're not even going there. Too traumatic. No, we're not going there either. Right. More power. 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 We're going to put more power on our car. I don't know why I'm doing this pedo voice. Bad. Right. Turbo. More power. You may notice a theme to what we're doing at the moment. Maybe weight reduction. I have done weight reduction already. So stage 1's already done. We can't afford stage 2 at the moment. Can we afford some more drivetrain parts? Drive shaft, we'll do that. Yes, there we go. Right, what do we do now? I mean, probably the Evo meeting. That's probably the obvious one. So, where is it? Is there one in this tier? There isn't one. Good. Oh, no, there is. I'm blind. I'm going to say Trial Mountain. Yes, okay. You imagine if I was actually driving IRL around Laguna Seca in this condition. The corkscrew would be like, oh, I can tackle the corkscrew. I do that sober. So there's some Lancer Evolution 6s, some Lancer Evolution 5s, a Lancer Evolution 7, and some Lancer Evolution 6 GSR Timere editions. You're obviously South Park fans. Right, we should probably change. We should probably turn the transmission back down. Jason, what do you advise? There's not that many long straights at Laguna Seca, so probably 21. Okay, Eli 58 is... What's the one down from Crew Chief? Like, Car Chief? Chief Mechanic. Yeah, Eli 58 is Chief Mechanic. Right. Okie doke, 21 and 22, so... Alright, let's do this. So, I mean, what we're proving here is, number one, don't buy a Toyota Yaris as you start car in this game. Number two, get drunk. Number three, never drive K-cars. Although that may mean that you don't get drunk either. And number four, buy an Evo. Oh, yeet! Yeah! Oh, I see what Timere stands for. It's Tommy... Oh, Driftu! Yes! Dan! I like it. Showing some Driftu. He's earning his spot in Team Pleb. So far, no members of our Gran Turismo 3 garage are going in the Team Pleb Hall of Fame. Alongside some of the cars from our Gran Turismo 2 series, like Grandpa Zilla and the Drift Wagon. What other cars went in the Hall of Fame from that? Remind me, chatter. Oops. Oh! The daunting part about this is where all the cars are so equal, I'm going to have to actually concentrate. Which is, you know, something I find hard to do at the best of times. You're welcome for the setup, which is basically turn off driving aids. Right, okay. Don't puke. Down the corkscrew. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Nice, actually did it okay. Laguna Seca has done really well in this game. So well. You know, funnily enough, I found out another game that has Laguna Seca in it from the Gran Turismo 2 vintage, which is Sports Car GT on the PS1. It's kind of annoying in a way, because Sports Car GT on PC is the one that everyone remembers. That's the famous one. It was actually developed by the guys who went on to do... It was either R-Factor and or iRacing. I want to say it was R-Factor. Image Space Incorporated. They also did some of the NASCAR games on PC. I want to say NASCAR Thunder 2004 was my fun fact, my first ever NASCAR PC game, because I bought it thinking it was NASCAR Racing 2003 season. It wasn't. I was disappointed. I went, fuck it, we may as well play this for a bit anyway. Oh no, wait, it's still pretty good. I actually had a lot of fun at that game. I remember playing it a lot on my computer at my nan's house, because where we lost my granddad in 1999, me and my family ended up staying a lot and visiting my nan. We live quite near my nan at the moment. And so we'd end up staying up there, and because my nan was like, I don't know how computers work, it was just like, AJ, you can go on the computer, it's fine. And I was like, can I install some games on here? And they were like, yeah, as long as they're not viruses. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not viruses. So I ended up with these whole like modded saves and modded career modes in NASCAR Thunder 2004. I remember there was this forum for all these like racing game downloads. It was the main place for all the mods for NASCAR Thunder. Some guy had modded in like the entire 2006 and 2007 rosters. They converted some of the tracks from like NASCAR 06 Total Team Control and NASCAR 07 and all that. Like, it was the first time I played the Dodge Raceway Stadium. It wasn't in the PS2 games. It was on a mod for PC. And I remember I had all that in there. I remember the same guy on these forums was doing a full 100% season in NASCAR Thunder, which is pretty cool. And he had these full like race reports. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, we've won. Marky Mark, yes! The Mark II Tourer. Meowzabob, hello! This is a PS3 game. No, it's not. It's a PS2 game, actually. But thank you for confirming how good this game looks. Oh, Megahan X, of course. Fuji was a candidate for Team Pleb Hall of Fame. How are you doing? Good to have you along. Also, a good reminder that I've completely forgotten to do that thing that I always do, which is plug the stream and the channel. If you are new around here, please do follow us on Twitch. You'll get notifications when we're going live next. Most of the time, I'm more sober than this. So, there you go. Subscribe to us if you really want to. Not mandatory at all, but if you like what we do and you want to support us, there's that. There's also a tip link down in the description below. The controller just tried disconnecting randomly. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just search Armbar Arcade over there. All of our VODs go up over there. Except for Nay's Tekken 4 one, because it was basically a PowerPoint presentation. But yeah, all the VODs go up over there. And we have exclusive Friday videos over there. So, and also, follow us on the socials, which is Twitter. Just search @Armbar Arcade on Twitter. So there you go. And with that, run away. To be fair, maybe it's not a surprise that I'm quite good at this game whilst tipsy. Seeing as a couple of New Years ago, me and my best mate Lewis gathered over here. We started off a clean save of Driver 2 on the PS1. Now, that is a tricky game, especially when you get onto the second disc and into Las Vegas and Rio. The final few missions in that game are a bitch. We started drinking at about 8 o'clock. We had this crate of the Iron Maiden pinballed that Evo over the rocks. Nice, okay. I just wanted him to smell what the rocks were cooking. Anyway, we started drinking at about 8 o'clock in the evening. We found this crate of Iron Maiden Trooper beer at his house, so we started drinking that. Then we moved on to Jack Daniels and Coke. Then at midnight, as is tradition in my house, we drank some Prosecco. Then we went down to the Jack Daniels. Then we ran out of Coke and just started shotting straight Jack Daniels. Played through to about 4 in the morning. Woke up the next morning with a raging hangover. And still completed the game the next morning. So we completed a good 90% of that game massively drunk. And the final 10% massively hungover. Like, I'm not kidding. I was hanging. And as soon as he got in his car to drive home, he made it about 2 minutes down the road and had to stop and puke out the door. So there you go. Oh my god, is the controller disconnected again? I have a feeling it might be. Hang on. There we go. It's a little bit iffy, this controller. It was lucky because I was like, nay, please don't tell me I've somehow broken your controller by looking at it. And he was like, no, it does that sometimes. So, we're good. All it needs to do is survive a little bit longer. And then it can be returned to its rightful owner. Oops! Meanwhile, I'm just going on the grass. Oh no. Some major drift is happening. Oops. Jason, can you give me a laugh and find out what the prize car for this is? I'm going to assume it's an Evo meeting, so logically it's an Evo as the prize car, right? Right. In before, haha, no, it's a G-Wiz. How did I break your instinct? I know I'm a bit tipsy, but I'm not that. Whoa! Ow! Oh god, we're still drifting. Okay, Dan, you are auditioning to be in Team Player proper. I admire that. Dan's not just here to lay beatdowns on the field. He is here to actually be a part of Team Player that he wants to drift to. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that in a 4-wheel drive overkill boy. Killboy Powerhead over here. 10 points in Jazzo if anyone gets that reference. Oh my god, I think that the K-car race has generally altered my perception of time. I just came around the final corner and I was like, right, we're on to lap 2. Oh no, wait, but this is the final lap. Even before it's a Honda Beat. Can you imagine? It's just, you remember that motorized sofa? It's just that. Hi back, I'm Dad. Jack Daniels, fuck yeah. Right. We've got one more race in this championship, haven't we? I want to say. Oh, it's an Evo 4. Okay, that's not bad, actually. Hopefully it will give us some decent money for selling it. I mean, I would keep it, but, you know, we're at that early point in the game where I'm basically having to busk on street corners to earn parts. Oh, it was the amateur Evo meeting that was the 7. Right, you get an Evo 7 in the next round. Okie doke. We're coming up on 9 o'clock, which would normally be where tonight's stream ends, but hey, I've got a free house and I'm lit up. And the first hour of the stream was so boring when we had to go back and grind stuff that, fuck it. You're getting a bonus hour tonight, guys. We're going back to how it used to be, because this used to be 3 hours. And I was like, nah, that's kind of long. Whereas tonight, I was like, well, the first hour basically didn't exist. And then thanks to the K-Cup, most of the... Oh my god, everyone's fallen off. Have I... What's this... Have the AI decided to sympathy drink with me, or what? They're like, you know what? Maybe they've gone, you know what? We've been beaten twice now by a tipsy man who shouldn't be allowed to legally drive on the public road. And please, guys, seriously, don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly. I know I'm having a laugh here, but I'm just on Twitch. And I can sort of handle my drink now. Mainly through being a student. First year was like, this is fun getting drunk, having never been drunk in my life. Second year was, wow, it's really fun getting really drunk. And then I black out and I can't remember entire parts of the evening where I chunded on myself. Then third year was like, yeah, you know what? I know my limit now. I know how far I can go. Oh my... Can I just... Sorry, you all saw that, right? That wasn't just me. That just saw everyone just fuck off into the wall out of the chicane. Man. Oh my god. Oh my god, someone's accidentally crashed in the back. Before the prize car is a bus pass. Oh, man. Oh, no. My top speed is lower than the A6. Not that it matters at this point. Dan is definitely earning his place in the Hall of Fame. The Team Pleb Hall of Fame. I mean, he's having to carry a tipsy me to wins. He's unbeaten. Am I right thinking Dan's not lost a race yet? If he wins this, it'll be like 6-0. He's a fucking dominator. No wonder we named him after Dan the B7. Awesome driftu. I like the fact he's trying to fit in as well, doing some driftu. Look at him there. Oh, you know what I should have called him? Kawaii. I should have called him Kawaii. But then people have been like, oh, he's kawaii. He's super kawaii. I'm like, no. Oh, God. Some serious gas is happening. Gas. I'm gonna belt on your face. Of the AI's absolute inability to do that corner. Oh, wow. Man, I love it. I love it, Maggle. Dan Kawaii. Jason, clip that, please. Well, we've won. So Dan moves to an unbeaten 6-0 record. And I'm probably going to move to the toilet to have a slash in a minute. Yeet pot 2. There we go. Right, well, that's completed. So we've got some decent money out of that. And then we'll have a semi-decent prize car for once. Oh, what a colour. What a colour. Electric Yeet Part 2 electric boogaloo. Alright, we'll go home. And then sell that. No, not that. We'll sell that. Oh, it's got some decent money for it. There we go. Right. What parts can we afford now? Turbo. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not quite turbo. Right, exhaust. Power. That's a decent return. Yep. Power. More power. Maybe some suspension and shit, you know. Fully customizable suspension could be the one. We'll get some brakes for now. You know, brakes are good. If we're putting more power on, we should probably figure out how to stop. Oh, some tyres. Sports tyres. Yep, nice. Good stuff. And then, what else? Others. We could get some weight reduction. My brain just stopped working for a moment. Limited slip diff. Yeah. Helps, doesn't it? Yeah, every little helps. Stock Evo suspension. It's pretty... Yeah, the handling's been really good so far. I can't complain. Right. So, more stop. Right. So what I'm going to do is very briefly nips the controller's just disconnected again. So I'm going to just nip to the lavatory. I'll be back momentarily. This controller, man. How was chat? Was it good? Yep. Okay. Right, we're back in the shit. Right. And tune up the gearbox to 26. Right, okay. And put a bit of wing on. Question is, what are we doing now? What series do we do? So we've got full drive. We've got the turbo. I'm assuming we don't do that yet. Maybe not quite. Should we do the Amateur Evo League? Or the Amateur Turbo? Amateur Turbo might not be a bad shout, actually. Or Amateur Full Drive. 5k prize money. 80 Sports Car Cup. Turbo. 15k? There's an Audi TT Cup. We could do some of these, you know. There is another Evo meeting, though. How much does that pay? 10k. We're doing that. Lovely, lovely. Remember, you know, drink responsibly, kids. All right. Here we go. Cheers, yes. Oh, I didn't do none of the modifications. Sorry, Chief Mechanic Eli 58. Yeet! What if I yeet to make up for it? Yeah, that works. Up the inside. Oh, how is this race 6 laps? Why is this race 6 laps? Why is that a thing? It's a 10k race, isn't it? It's not even 3 times the amount of prize money. How drunk are you, game? More so than me, I can tell you that. But we're out in front, we're good. Remember, the goal for this is still try and mod this Evo up so it can run in the beginner level GT World Championship, which is full of actual rally cars and Super GT GT300 cars. So if we go 500 horsepower racing tyres and like max modified suspension, we basically need to max this car out, and we might have a chance at the ultimate underdog victory. Not sure if it will be tonight because, you know. We're in the lead though, doing alright. Oh my god, some endgame races are 30 laps or so. See, this is the complete opposite. How the hell in 3 games did we go from this to Gran Turismo? Wow, I should have reset the... Can you... Oh god. Do you mind? He's fallen off. Alright, you plebo. Full on Punterino. Oh, get back, mate. This is now the Evo Touring Car Championship. Don't worry, Nick. I'm in my own little world most of the time. Even now, I'm in my own little world. It's just that I've decided to let you watch. Probably not a good idea. There we go. Some clips. What was the clip for? Oh, it's the absolute punterino of the Evo. Punterine Evo. Punterine Vo. No, I'm going to stop now. Why did I brake that hard for that corner? Why did I do that? The British Evo Touring Championship. Right, I've got no top speed, so yeah, you're going to be like, yeah, I've got top speed. So much better than your M9. In fact, you're not. Oh shit, oh shit, You're so shit I can afford to take this corner properly. And he's not falling off this time. Maybe last lap he was like, look at that pleb over there, and he was laughing so much he fell off. You're looking at Coach Pagottos. Oops. Oh, Evo 7's trying to send it. He's trying to yeet on his dad. No, son. No. You will not get the best of your trunk dad. No. No. There we go. Fine. Good. Can someone look up how much the racing tyres are? They're doing the thing again. Just fucking off to the outside for no reason. Now, another question. Are there any Enduros that we could enter in this? Drunk Uncle Dan? Yeet the... Oh, look at him there. He's still there. They've got together like, look, someone has got to be able to beat this drunk arsehole. I mean, how hard can it be? Really cannot be that difficult. I mean, it shouldn't be this difficult, really. Troll Mountain 2. Yeah. Funny joke. Oop. Right, and now let's watch out for Evo. Oh no! I've done it! Let's just watch Evo crash cam there. Oh man. That's amazing. I love the fact the AI in Evo just cannot cope with that corner. Oh my god, the Super Speedway Enduro. You get a bit more power on race tyres. What cars are in that race? I want to say it's like... Ow! It's like low-end GT cars, isn't it? How long is the race? I'll be down to do it. Oh no, wait, I'd probably need the international A license, wouldn't I? Tell you what, Chatto, let's do a deal. Just shout out events that the Evo can do right now. And we'll see where we go from there. You can easily beat them on pit straps. Really? How so? Enlighten me. Right, here we go. Evo crash cam. I just love the fact they're like, yes, flash out through this corner is perfect. Oh, look, he's there again. Look at him there. He's all like, yeah. I'm trying to make this race. Oh, he's sending it. He sent it. He shot his shot. Okay, I've got to respect that. But also, fuck you. This is the final lap of a 6-lap race. I'm not having that. Yeah. Run him off the track. Go on. Oh no. Hey, there we go. Uh-oh. He's trying. He is trying. This Black Evo. This Black Evo 7 is trying his best. I'll give him that. And then what's it? Oh, he avoided the wall that time. He's trying. He's going to try and yeet the final corner. Fortunately, it's not going to be enough. Actually, it might. Given how small... He's going to have a slipstream. Yeah... No. It's not. You've got to respect the guy's hustle. You have. 10k, though. I love that. There we go. Just answer this message. This is what you tuned in to watch, isn't it? The man replying to his texts. There we go. Right. We're about to do 6 laps of Route 11. Is that about to happen? Well, we're getting good money out of this series, I will say. The Super Speedway 150 is 100 laps. Holy shit. Tune Skylines. Race 100 laps. 4-wheel drive, amateur and pro. Yes, okay. Oh, it's only... Thank fuck for that. They adjusted the race length. Do you need International B or International A to compete in the Super Speedway one? That Jim Beam's starting to have an effect. Right, you know what's going to happen in turn 1, don't you? Yep! Maximum. It is like Evo bowling at turn 1 through there. Love it. Is that the black Evo 7 from the lot? No, it's a blue Evo 6. It's like that Kermit the Frog meme. It's like, who are you? I'm you, but stronger. It really is. It's the same generation car. Oh, we cannot resist the yeet, though. Well, the Punterino. Up the in... Oops. Oh, I may have fucked that up slightly. The Techers were not real. Yeet 5th. 25% chance of winning an F1 car from the Super Speedway race. Mate. Oh, mate. Nice step to trying to shut the door. Well, technically... Ow. It technically worked, but, you know. Can you stop trying to aimly fondle me? Can you stop... Okay, you can pass me instead. No, 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 nah. Nah, nah. Not having this. Okay, that really didn't work on anyone. Oh, maybe it did. Actually, it kind of did. Oh, God. No, 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 it didn't. No, no. Don't stop working together, you fucks. This is the oh fucks given Grand Prix. Right, we need to catch the leader. He's just looking in his mirrors like, well, everyone's decided to riot behind me. This is not the track to try and drive and really focus on when you've had too much Jim Beam. This is not... Oh my god. This is not the one, really. Mind you. When did Robbie Gordon shot? Nice reference, Nick. I appreciate that. Oh my god. I forgot to modify the transmission. Everyone's faster. Right, you can all fuck. Yeah. I should probably adjust the transmission by now. That is becoming an issue. I should also, you know, brake for corners and shit. Oh my... Okay, guys. Right. This is a bad track to tackle. Just at the moment, all that excess whiskey I've had hit. Right, come on. Can you stop with the anal fondling? Can you stop that? They were awesome, Nick. I will agree with you. Can people stop? Right, I see what the AI are doing there. It's like, you know what? If we squeeze him into the wall, we can really fuck this guy up. Yeah. Okay, come on. Come on, focus. Turn my cap around and everything. I'm like Ash Ketchum up in here. Oh! Absolutely wrecked it. Like, guys, can you not just immediately respond to my yeetage with being actually good drivers? Don't need this. People stop sending on me so I can't get to the inside. I know the hypocrisy of man who loves sending on people is now annoyed when people send on him. Like, that's... The irony is not lost on me, guys. Oh, what is going on? This is now the shit show Grand Prix. Chief Mechanic is providing a setup. I was about to pit then. Like I could change setup mid-race. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to change setup now. Because this ain't working. Gearbox at 26, brake slightly front bias, wing at 15. Right, okay. You know, probably a good idea, and Nay wasn't around for this stream. Really? Because, you know, he's going to come back and watch the VOD and be like, I bet AJ did a good job of that stream. The fuck? Right, what's the setup again? Gearbox of 26. Oops. There we go. And then, what was it? Wing at 15. The lowest it can go is 21, my dude. Oh, brake slightly front. Can I do that? I can't do that. Chief Mechanic, help. Excuse me. Hang on a minute. Does he mean right? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that what you meant? 15 clicks right? 0.35. Right, okay, there you go. Okie doke. Right, we're good. We're going to dominate all comers now. When I say dominate, I mean dominate them at beer pong. Oh, now you need me. Jason, come on, man. You're always, you know, you are always crew chief. It's just, you know, crew chief can't do everything. There is a whole team here. It's fine. You do so much shit basically on stream and in crew chiefing duty. But a race team is not comprised of a crew chief and a driver and that's it. Sometimes chief mechanic has some input too. And then there was that brief stint where Nick was interim crew chief. I mean, we don't need to talk about that. Ow, ow. Can people stop trying to fondle with my butthole? Like, can people stop doing that? as I do the same. Oh, go on. Yes, the bump and run. Oops. There we go. Bit of understeer there. Guys, we're in the lead. Just like to point that out. We are in the lead now. Eli 58, you are an excellent chief mechanic. Jason, that doesn't mean you're not a crew chief anymore. You're amazing. I love you very much. You know, that's team management. You gotta keep your staff happy. You know. God, guys, I'm actually doing this corner correctly. Am I actually better at driving games when I'm drunk? Is that a thing? Like, my guys. No, Nick, there is only one woke Jeff. Many people can try to be woke Jeff, but there is only one. And his name is Andre Harrison. Shout out to Dre, by the way. He's awesome. Like, seriously. Fucking amazing person, amazing podcaster. Disgustingly talented. And a consistent inspiration. For like, yeah, I have autism. And what? I'm doing all this cool shit as well. And the guy's knowledge for recall is fucking amazing. Like, he can... I've been sat over a table having like lunch with the dude and be like, oh, wasn't there that race once in MotoGP where so-and-so did a thing? And he'll be like, yeah, and he won by 0.02 seconds. Can you fuck off, man? I'm trying to tell a nice story about one of my best friends. Can you stop that? But yeah, Dre's awesome, basically. It's very cool. You can tell I'm a bit tipsy now. I'm a happy drunk. I'm like, I love you, friend. But yeah, no, Dre's cool. You should all go and like tweet him. Be like, hey Dre, AJ says you're really awesome. Oh my god! That was just me just calmly going around like, yeah, I've got a decent lead. Suddenly looked at me in the mirror and there was someone tailgating me. Like, what the fuck? You know what this is like now? Drinking trying to play this game is like having a live version of the R-Racing Evolution stress meter. I'm suddenly like, oh my god! No! Oh, it's the Timir. The Timir cars that are trying to get around the... No, you're not. I'm more powerful than you ever could be. You may have an upgraded car with the blessing of Tommy Mackinnon, but my car has the blessing of Jim Beam, who is much more powerful than you can ever be. This is a close battle, I will say. It's a very close race. The setup has definitely helped because I'm at least in the lead while this is happening. Dre's now recording. Okay, great. Tweet into Motorsport 101, be like, yeah, AJ says Dre's awesome. There's another reason Dre's awesome. Like, legit. A few years ago, I legit went over his house, and he was like, I don't know if I want to keep doing YouTube anymore. I want to do Motorsport 101. And I was like, dude, you're a fucking amazing podcaster. Do Motorsport 101. I'll, like, host. And he actually let me host on the show. He let me of all people, on his show. For a year. And then was actually sad when I left and someone far more talented replaced me. That's how good a friend he is. It was all like, my dude, I was actually really upset when you left. I'm like, dude, you got RJ. You got RJ O'Connell. You won this trade, man. All I was good for on well, I did some good stuff on Motorsport, but mostly all I'll be remembered for is tipsily lusting over Laura Kenny. I'm getting straight there. Anyway, I mean, you're still not beating me, lads. Like, lads, you need to step up to the streets. Especially now I can do this corner. I mean, as soon as I figured out how to do this corner, you're dead. You're not in standard. Oops. Well, I can't do that corner. Oh! That's where they try and yeet. They're like, well, he's absolutely abysmal at that corner, so we'll try and fucking send it there. And that lap, it just didn't work. He's lurking there. Who's Jim Algino? Ow! Thanks for that. That was actually like a bump drive from the final corner. I'll take that. I've understeered a bit there. That's fine. We're good. How am I still in the lead? Oh, that's my fault. Yo, Nick, saying you could be Ferrari's chief strategist is like a dead worm could be Ferrari's chief strategist. Ow! Oh my god, I've just been absolutely humped. They ganged up on me. That was some tag team wrestling at its finest there. Gotta respect that. They cut the corner off, punted me into the wall. No. Nah. Not having this. You're not all saving your best techers to the final lap. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Not having this. I'm Janelle. Oh, okay. Eli 58 is... Does that mean you should be Ellie 58? Have I been mispronouncing your username all along? If so, I'm very sorry. So basically the blessing of Jim squared is what has led me to victory in this car. 2 gyms have helped me to victory. This Evo's... This Red Teammate Evo is... No! I am not fucking having this. Oh my god, he's... Oh my god, he might... No! Nah, I'm not having this. Nah. Right. Oh my... I mean, that just... Oh, that just hasn't worked. Oh, really? No, I'm at least finishing 3rd. Fuck this. I'm not going all the way through that race to finish last. Fucking 1 corner. Hate this game. Hate this stupid game. It's the worst game ever. Fuck this. Oh, we still got 4K for that. Wow. That says a lot about this championship. That finishing 3rd paid out more than most of the actual beginner championship wins. Jason, don't be like that, man. Come on. I had that race in the bag, and then he just yeeted. 1 corner. Exactly. Eligino? Eligino? Help me out with the pronunciation. This is... Yeah. Right, what should I do next? I mean, what should I do? 4-wheel drive challenge? Well, first some mods. We need that. And some... Right. I mean, what should we get? How much are race tyres? Ooh! Slightly not as expensive as I expected. Drivetrain, we could get a clutch. Sometimes you have to take the... Yeah, fair enough. Sometimes if you give out enough yeets, sometimes you just have to take the yeet. Drivetrain, LSD, that's all good. I hope you with the pronunciation after the stream. Thank you. Are you in our Discord, by the way? I feel like you deserve to be. We're going to, like, make the entrance rules for our Discord a little bit stricter. Like, there's a fair amount of people who are just the OGs, so... Right, a bit more power. Because... can never have enough of that. We've got some brakes. We just can't afford a next level lightweight. I think we've maxed out what we can do for the moment. Oh, you are in the Discord. That's cool. Who's MCL? Who are they? Anyway, yeah, full drive challenge. Fuck yeah, let's go. Full drive. Oh, of course. Yeah, I should. Guys, it's this track again. But this time we're in a 400 horsepower Evo, so I don't think we'll be needing to shot neat whiskey for this one. I may as well do that anyway. Oh, it's 5 laps, that's fine. Right, okay. Let's do the shit. Turbo thickness. Fuck yeah. Right, what have we got? Right, that port polish that we just bought tipped us over 400 horsepower. So, once again, the Audi TT is like, the fuck are you doing, homie? Wolf tickets. And we've got some actual, like, GTRs up here. We've got another Evo. It's the Evo that just beat us in the last race. Now we've got Legacy. We've got Drifty Wagon here. Well, the Drifty Wagon is technically in the Nissan Stagia. Also, we've actually got a tyre marker in this one. You see? Oh. This is one of those cases where it's like, yeah, we've got a tyre marker on the screen. Can you see it there? Oh, wait, it's hidden behind the face cam. Take my word for it. There is actually a tyre marker in the bottom left corner of the screen now. So the right side tyres are already green. I'm assuming the tyres won't run out of grip in 5 laps. I mean, I hope not. Guys, this is already better than the last Super Speedway race. Punching myself in the testicles was already better than the last time I was on the Super Speedway. Having said that, I've gone from floating around in, oh my god, the right front's already already gone yellow. What in the apps? Am I going to have to pit for tyres in this race? Can you imagine? Oh my god, are you having a bobble? The right front is genuinely, you can't see this right now, but the right front is genuinely yellow now. We're barely halfway through the race. I'm doing a hecking concern. I'm very much doing a hecking concern. I have race. No, I don't. I have sports tyres. Right, we're good. We've got 2 laps to go. Yeah, I'm like, it's a 5-lap race. If I have to pit, I mean, seriously. Unless I've accidentally bought, like, NASCAR Indianapolis 2008 tyres. Oh, wow, both the right side tyres are yellow. And the left front's yellow. What in the name of fuck? I'm sorry, I forgot we bought our tyres from Pirelli. Oh, no. Oh, no, they have no grip. Guys, the grip's gone away in 4 laps. Wow, I didn't realise we bought our tyres from fucking Pirelli. Bernie Eccleston got on the blower before the race. Like, yeah, what you need, actually, is those F1 2013 tyres that blistered after, like, 8 laps and then blew out if you tried to run more than 10 laps. The right front's orange. The right front is generally, well, it's kind of like a tan colour. It's like the tan soldiers from the Army Men games. We should be fine, though. Mainly because I'm assuming the AI are having the same tyre issues, though. The right front's turning dark orange. The right front is generally dark orange. I'm glad this game doesn't simulate blowouts. Can you imagine? We've won. That's all that matters. How the fuck? Sports tyres wear faster. The race tyres will last a good 20 laps. That'll probably be my next purchase, to be honest. 5k, though. Can't complain with that. Yep, there we go. Question is, though, will they last for the rest of the other tracks in this championship? Apricot, yeah. I need to say Apricot Real Hasteway Haverse. Once they hit ready, they go to 0% grip. It does feel like, right, yeah. I remember in this game, actually, there is no grip. Right, we've got 5 laps, and the tyre indicator is there. I'm assuming it probably wore fast, especially on the right front, because it was an oval. At least, you know, I hope so. Right. Mate. Why? Can we get whys in chat for the guy that still enters each race in Audi TT? And is last by the first corner. Oh, by the way. Yeah! Oops. Take down. Right, well, the left front's already at green. But the rest of the tyres are only at blue, so that's fine. Right, this is the corner that the AE86 never liked. What's the TT win on tyre strats? Can you imagine the absolute scenes? Gotta say though, this Evo is fucking amazing. Have to say. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm fucking gassed right now. I could not legally drive a car IRL in my current state. And yet this car is fucking... It's like... I mean, what's the record of this car so far? It's got to be like 9-1 or something, isn't it? It's only lost the one race, and that was the last one at Special Stage Route 11. So at the end of lap 1, all of the tyres are nice and green, so that's okay. So that 90s Britpop's on. Young, young, something else. At the tea, nice and clean. See our friends, see the skies, feel love right. Now that's how you can tell that I'm tipsy. I start singing. Like, I know I start singing when I'm recording anyway, but I sing it in a way that I'm like, no, guys, I can actually sing. In fact, on my friend's phone, there exists footage of me trying to do karaoke of Radio Gaga. Like, you've never wanted to hear something less in your life. I fucking love Queen, and I'm offended at my past self that I shat on one of their songs that badly. The only one that was probably a bit worse, because I had the spate of going out in Bromley, where there was a pub that we normally end up in that did karaoke. And it was the sort of pub where we'd been somewhere else first and got lit up. So we ended up in there just when I was already tipsy, and I just walked straight over to the karaoke and be like, "Sir, I'm drunk enough to sing in public." And there was one guy who was like, I don't think he was even drunk, he was just really good. But he took it so seriously, it was like he was on stage at Wembley Stadium. And then there was me like, you know what? I'm drunk. And for some reason, I now think I can sing All Right Now by Free. That was probably my worst performance. Like, worse than the Queen ones. In fact, I think the only reason I did Radio Gaga is because a female friend of mine was like, if I do that, I'll give you a kiss. And she did, so she followed through. Got to admire that. She followed through on her promise. We're still friends now, it's cool. But, my friend, the massive Queen fan, still likes to remind me that that video exists. And I'm like, oh no. Meanwhile, you cannot legally drive a car. I thought, Nick, I do have a driving license. I'm talking about right now. If I was to go outside and get into a car IRL in my current state, I would get pulled over and breathalyzed and not be in a legal state to drive. Let me clarify those comments. I do have a driving license, which is basically just a, please serve me at the bar. I know I look under 18 for some reason, but that's only because I shaved today. I'm fucking 27. 27. Oh, God. Anyway. Sit rep on the tyres, by the way. The front tyres are now yellow. Send prayers. What's the pub called? The pub is called the Swan and Mitre. I know that because my parents run their own signwriting company.
My dad did some signs for them once. And then it became like the end of night haunt of choice. I'll tell you what happened. It was when I was in the first and second year of university, but I was doing it at college, so it was technically college, but it was a university course. Me and my friend clocked that there was the bar over in Bromley called TP's. I think it's called something else now. It got transformed, it was renovated into a sports bar. But back when it was called TP's, that's the letter T and P, not as in the Indian hut. They did this thing where they did a deal. It was like £2 for a pint of snakebite. Now, if you don't know what snakebite is, it's evil. It is a combination of lager, cider, and like a cranberry with blackcurrant juice. So it basically tastes like slightly alcoholic Ribena. So you neck it thinking nothing of it. 3 pints down, having paid not much for those 3 pints, you're absolutely blottoed. And it got even worse when sometimes I heard a rumour back then that you weren't even allowed to sell this publicly, but they sometimes would. There was a very called venomous snakebite, which would have I don't think it was Sambuca. Might have had whiskey in it or something. It had a spirit in it as well, maybe some vodka or something. But yeah, that was brutal. So he'd be in there, rinsing cheap pints of Snambuca, and then right around the time they'd kick out, because they didn't want to deal with the consequences of their cheap drinks deal, we'd end up mooching down the road to the Swan and Mitre, which would have karaoke going on and cheap lager pints. Oh my god, I've just noticed, by the way, the left front tyre is dark orange. Help me. Help me, Jesus. These tyres are the worst thing ever. I can't turn. Right, well, second place is 2.4 seconds back. I've just got to maintain the 2.4 children gap. The left front literally is... It's basically red. It is basically red. Help me. Like, Jesus help me. Jesus, please take the wheel. I'm having to actually focus now. Right, we're still maintaining a 2.3 second gap. We're fine. We're good. The left front is legitimately red now. This is ridiculous. The right front is a sort of tan colour. Oh no, no, no. We've got 2 right turns to finish. Help. There we go. We've made it. We may as well have not had a wheel on the left front, but we've made it. There we go. We're good. Fuck, man. The setup for Special Stage Route 11 has proven to be a universal setup. It has. But the left front was legitimately dark red by the end of that. That is ridiculous. Right, so we've got one more four-wheel drive challenge race to do, and I think we'll call it a night there. Because I've still got to edit the Friday video. That's going to be an interesting result. Right, we're at Grand Valley. So I'm going to enter that. And then, just before we do that, I'm going to knock over some cans of Coke. And controller there. I'm going to have a quick waz. BLB. There we go. Right. Are we ready for tonight's stream main event? I'm not. Especially if we've got tyre wear to consider. Oh, I was just about to say, oh no, the Audi TT isn't in this race, and then I heard a crunch, and it turned out that the TT started in front of me. And I drove straight up their rectal passage because they were that slow. Right, the focus is going to be real here. The focus is going to be so real. Oh, up the inside. There we go. We're in the lead. Probably where we need to be honest, given my inebriation levels and how pathetic the tyre is going to be after about 3 corners. An Audi S4 in second place. I think it is. That's been the main Audi challenge for this one. Fucking TT's been absolute pants. I mean, absolute. Like, literally, a pair of Y-fronts sitting on the grid would have been faster. You suck at this track, Nick. It is a pretty tricky track, but it is also arguably the most iconic fictional track in the entire Gran Turismo series. I don't know, I've always been not bad at it. I think I also learned it because I did the Gran Turismo 4 Enduro. It was like 60 laps. Was it Grand Valley 300? I mean, they had that in most of the games, but in Gran Turismo 4 I did that race. And it was the weirdest thing. I was in a the Toyota Wed Sport Celica, the GT300 one, and I absolutely creamed that race. I was like, this is supposed to be a challenge. I'm in a car that's a lot slower than most of the other cars in this race, and I'd entered similar races with that car and it had been really competitive and really close. I entered that one at Grand Valley and I was like a lap ahead of second. I'm like, okay, ready. Oh, the understeer is real. Ow. I mean, the understeer is so real. McLaren would have been better at what? You would have been better than you at this track. I mean, Nick, I mean, that's saying a lot. I mean, you could probably enter in a pedal car and still be better than McLaren. Guys, we've got Fernando Alonso. We're going to win. Have you prepared your car? No, but we don't need to. Have you partnered with a team with experience in this series? No, but we don't need to. We're fucking McLaren, motherfucker. We've got fucking Fernando motherfucking Alonso, motherfucker. Wait, what? Wait, we haven't qualified for the Indy 500? Oh! Oh, by the way, guys, the front tyres are already yellow. This is not good. The front tyres are already yellow. I mean, the question is, do I actually pit in this race or what? I mean, I've got nowhere near the time gap to do so. I assume none of the AI will. Maybe it'll probably be better if I just weather the storm. Right, 2.9 seconds up the road from an R32 Skyline. Remember, understeer exists. There we go. Do an aardvark. Oh, Arav. What was Arav's strat? Not pitting. Oh my god, the R32 has actually gained. Down to 2.3 seconds. This might be nerve-wracking, guys. The front tyres are already losing grip. And second place is closing in. This might be an exciting finale. Which is probably not what my alcohol-infused brain can tackle right now. Oh, the gap's extended back out to 3.1 seconds. That's good. I tell you what, the brakes on this thing. Even the stop brakes were pretty good on this car. I wonder how useless they will be at Monaco. I mean, they could probably complete minus laps, Nick. I don't think that's ever happened in F1 history. Minus laps. Man, this car's handling is an absolute dream. Even on knackered front tyres, with an absolute inebriated pleb behind the wheel. God, this thing's a dream. Dan is definitely earning his spot in the Team Pleb Hall of Fame. I mean, I don't know how else he can do it. .8 seconds. The gap's staying consistent. And to be fair, oh no, it's that corner that murders the left front tyre. Hello, can I dial 911 to report the homicide of a left front tyre? Oh god, the left front's already at like a medium orange, and we've got 2 full laps to go. Oh my god, guys, fuck it, I'm pitting. Let's do it. The absolute gamble. I'm just embarrassed for them. Right. We should be able to still beat the TT. I mean, let's face it. Right, we're in the pits. Fuck it. Let's roll the dice. There we go. We're on fresh tyres. We've now got to make up about 20 seconds in 2 laps. This is how you do a stream main event, folks. Right, away we go. We're on brand new fresh tyres. The AI is still going to be on their knackered tyres, even though they're, you know, miles ahead. Right, I need to focus. I might actually go quiet here. I need to focus. This is serious shit. I'm 19.1 seconds behind the leader. I've got to make up 19 seconds in 2 laps. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm definitely still going to beat the TT. I mean, had I been doing this race on a tuk-tuk, I could have still beaten the TT. Tuk-tuk, you see? There you go. .9 seconds, guys. I've already made up like 4 seconds on the leader. Oh my god. It's going to be my greatest achievement in sim racing gaming ever, if I pull this off. A drunk strat. Jason is probably face palming his own forehead. He's caving in his own forehead with the amount he's face palming right now. With the strat that I've just pulled. God damn it. There is a chance I can make this work. Chase is on. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, there's the TT. I mean, that's not saying much. Oh, the understeer is real. Okay. Final lap, presented by Credit One Bank. I'm going on the bumper cam. Fuck it, let's go. This is serious shit. 13.9 seconds. Let's go, come on. We're not lost. I mean, that's not saying much. It's a bit like winning the 100 metres when you're Usain Bolt and you're up against me. 11 seconds to the leader. This is serious shit, guys. They're on the same straight. 7 seconds. Oh my god. Holy shit. This could work. I don't believe it. Come on, come on, come on. Tyres are in the prime now. Tyres are in their primes. There's the field. Well, there's a couple of them anyway. Oh my god. 6 seconds flat. Right, we could get third here. No, not the drifty. Come on, come on. We're not going to quite get the win. Yeet! We're going to get fourth. I don't think we're going to quite get third. Oh man, what a comeback though. We pitted at the end of lap 3. We were 20 seconds down on the leader and we finished 4 seconds behind. Oh man. I think that's an appropriate end for tonight's stream. What do you reckon? Just a bit. Just a fucking bit. Guys, seriously, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It's been an absolute riot. It's been so much fun. We still got $1,000 for that. But, oh mate. Thank you guys for putting up with 3 hours of my shit. I really appreciate it. It's so cool. Tonight was so much fun. I love this game. It's good to be finally getting somewhere with the career mode. Damn, the Evo is going down in Team Pleb history. It felt like a win. It did. And tonight's been a lot of fun. We should do it again sometime. I'll be back next week with maybe some more Gran Turismo 3. I don't know. But I'll let you know nearer the time. Follow us on the socials. Follow us on Twitter at Armbar Arcade for that. On Wednesday, Nays Retro Lounge will be back. I'm not sure we're playing. He fancies playing Tekken 5, but we'll see about that. And then on Friday, we've got a plays video of Sports Car GT on the PS1, which I'm now off to edit in my current state. Expect an interesting video, but yeah, seriously though. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, follow us on... nice drift wagon technique there. Follow us on Twitch. You'll get notified when we go live. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. All the VODs and exclusive Friday videos go up over there. Subscribe to us on Twitch if you want to. Tip us if you really want to. That's if you like what we do. What else is there? Follow us on Twitter. And that's about it. See you guys next time in the Armbar Arcade. Thank you.